sucked. I think I might have lost you guys. Seems that my chat connection is consistently breaking now. Good to know. Nice to have multiple connection. Oh, wow, you guys are just just very quiet. Oh, that's really weird. I'm just not used to that. Hey guys. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go learn more about this body. I'm not gonna go human this time. I will, however, use one life gem. It's okay, guys. I just wasn't used to it. Yeah, one of these dudes I don't feel is going to be that big of a challenge. Unless I get overconfident with my swings and don't let my... I really don't want him to knock me off, though. That's for sure. He really breaks my poise easily. He's more challenging than I thought. Time for the whip. Holy fuck, man, these guys are tough. Okay, what went wrong there? Blocking doesn't work because my shield doesn't block 100% damage. It blocks 85%, which with these dudes is still a huge amount of damage getting through. So blocking is just not really an option, unless I have a shield that I don't know about here that I should consider. It blocks 90% damage. What? Oh, I picked this up earlier. I didn't check the shield. Oh, I can't use it with my current stats. What about it? 16 strength. I have 12 strength. What do I lose out on by not having the proper stats? I lose the ability to block 42%. If I upped my strength, I'd be able to block 100% damage. Not something I can do now anyways, but I don't grind, guys. I'm not gonna level up. Plus, if I was gonna level up, I would be leveling up my dexterity anyways. I prefer to get better as a player than to get better as a character. I like leveling up, but I'm not gonna do it artificially. I was like, you know, almost, you saw how okay I was with losing 10,000 souls earlier. See, right now I'm being a shitty player, so fuck this. I haven't tried to backstab these dudes yet. Let me give it a try. Fuck off, dog. Get down here. Uppercut with the big dudes is usually followed with another swipe. I'm gonna try to remember that. I think I'll forget, but... I love that. I fucking hate the dogs. I feel like those guys are worth more experience points than they should be. I think they should be like 200 or something. That's why I'm getting 10,000 souls when I get here. I could try to run past them, eh? I get really obsessed with, I don't know, yeah, I get preoccupied with, I guess I'm still kind of preoccupied with learning how to fight properly. That's why I'm fighting them over and over. I think. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to run past them then. Yeah, screw this. I could be spending a lot less time. Yeah. You get lulled into this, like, obsession, I guess, with killing. And if you're quiet, they don't turn around. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I want to try to dodge a lot, but I don't want to take off this armor. Okay. Hey, it didn't actually... I thought he was doing a lot of damage when I blocked. It's just that he breaks my poise so easily that's making me think that a lot of damage was getting through. I'm just gonna slow roll this. Just a little bit of damage at a time. That's what happens. You run out of endurance, and if he breaks your shield, and it doesn't take him much to break your shield. In fact, I'm already at a dangerous level of endurance. You can fall like 5 feet in this game, safely. Anyways, yeah, Becky, get back to work. Good example of why I put so many points into endurance, though, because it's such an important stat, even now that it doesn't determine how much equipment you wear. It's still so important for being able to block in tough situations like that. It lets you run further, so it makes the game less annoying, too, for trying to get through areas. Yeah, this is a very easily run through area. I should have been doing this a while ago. Yeah, the cat ring is actually sounding pretty good right now. I'm just wondering which ring I would be willing to give up for it. He hit me somehow. I don't know how. I didn't see a hit. Oh, if I could knock him off, it would make it so that I could just snipe everybody else. Do you think I can knock him? Do you think that I have the capability since he's so... I'm gonna try. It's an experiment. He was so close to the edge. I wonder if I could push. I'm gonna try to push him off. Because if I can push him off, then I can just snipe the rest of the guys. Unless they can jump. And they don't look like they can jump. If they can jump, I think it's kind of cheap. Thank you, Becky. See ya. Thank you. Yeah, if those dudes with the spindly legs, considering how spindly their legs are, can jump, I'm gonna be annoyed. What? What? That guy can come here? And why am I not using my whip anyways? Oh, because it's slow. Shit. Pushing is still very hard. He doesn't move. He doesn't budge. All right, I'm gonna go in legit then. Yeah! Fuck yeah! So the battle might be over now. Fuck! God damn it! He can jump back up. How? Look at those legs. No fucking way. So, anyways, it feels like the whip is too slow for that part. I can't believe you can jump back up. God damn it. So that means the other guys, even if I do kill this guy on time, they can jump up. So basically I have to make that platform my fighting area. Like, the best strategy, if I finish this one guy, would be to shoot another guy and get him to come up and fight me one-on-one as well. Because if I go down, I run the risk of you know what, dude, fuck you. Coming up? You're a dickhead. Of course! And now I'm getting frustrated. I don't know if the whip uses less endurance, actually. Well, let me just check. Let me do a test. That's a good point. Let me see. Here's a slice of my sword. It's a little notch. Spear uses a lot. The whip uses more endurance than the sword. I think I'm at the point where I need to use humanity and summon somebody again. What's all that? Oh, guys are killing themselves on their way to getting me. Are you seeing this? This is awesome. Where are they dying? They're still dying. Look at this guy trying to alert his buddies. They're just not having it. They're not paying attention. I'm surprised they come down this far. Wow. Wow. You can see the frustration. Like, I'm just so impatient right now because I'm so fucking sick of going through this area. And this is the tedium that I'm talking about with Dark Souls that just takes its toll on me. I hate this area. I hate the guys that I have to fight in it now. I've done it so many times that I just want to run past them, but they pursue. I'm going to become human before I get there so that I don't have to spend as much time. Yeah, I've been here for 2 hours and I'm just so sick of it. So I'm human now. I'm gonna hopefully... No, I'm not gonna break. I'm just gonna soldier on. And I'm gonna hope that with the aid of this girl, I'll have a better chance this time around. I'm hoping that... One thing I'm thinking, though, is that she's going to result in... I better fight this dude. Is that she's going to result in chaos up there on that small platform, like that we might trip each other up. That's a concern I have. I'm also going to use my whip to take these guys down. I'm not going to risk, now that I'm human, I'm not going to risk failing this. Or having them pursue me and have to deal with them in an annoying way. I love my whip. You're just not durable. Running out of endurance. It's okay. You're just so slow, Whip. You're not slow to get out, you're just slow to put away. And that's the problem. Okay, that should have kind of hit him, but okay. So should some of those sword swipes, and I'm pissed. Why'd I drink? Why'd I fucking... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'll have a banana break. That was a waste of humanity. Don't use the ... on me, Gracchio. It annoys me. Makes me not want to do lonesomes. I'm not going to be summoning anybody now because I'm not using humanity again on a fight that I recovered my HP bar. That's good enough. It would have been nice to go in with a companion again, but it's a waste of humanity to try to use it again and again and keep summoning people. I needed to use it to get back some HP, though. I found that part just really frustrating because sometimes, like, especially when elevation is involved, I'm not making excuses, but I think that most people who've played the why'd I start climbing? Yeah, okay. I think most people who've played this game have seen that when elevation's involved, swiping at guys can, just like Assassin's Creed, swiping at guys can be really weird, and I felt like those sword strikes should have hit those dudes on, both dudes on the staircase, but it clearly didn't. Okay, that swipe can get you even if you're behind him. Good to know. Good to remember if I can. If he falls off, then I'll use my Estus Flask. Otherwise, it's not worth the risk to try right now. Maybe. Okay. Going to do this insanely conservatively, which is how most of Dark Souls works, especially on new guys that you're not used to. Didn't get my shield up fast enough there. I had like, what, half a bar of health there, and that tiny little drop kills me. It's astounding how much they've changed the fall damage in this game from the last one. At least the checkpoint's a little bit closer to the boss battle than it used to be. Not conservative enough. Okay, at least he didn't take 2 swipes. I need to be more conservative than that. 1 swipe per opening. And sometimes not even that if he took down too much endurance. I can't believe he hit me there. It didn't look like he did. I didn't even see the lesson learned there. Okay. I need to heal. Halfway on one guy. This is quite the difficulty spike. I don't know, it's possible I'm going to give up on this area and go to, I mean, sometimes a good idea in Dark Souls is to go to other areas that are possible. Like, I mean, there were three places I could go to from home base that I could try right now. I mean, it's possible this area wasn't even intended to be taken on until you've gone to those other areas for a bit. I mean, you can do whatever you want in this game, but... That was, not good. At least he's not hitting me off. Okay. I need to heal with a life gem. Life gems take longer than Estus flasks. Now I know. I didn't know. I thought that life gems were the same speed. In fact, I thought that they might be a little bit faster. They felt like they were faster the first time I used them. At least the big dude there isn't... Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a second big dude? Yeah. He's stopped appearing. Because I've been through here 12 times. Or at least I've killed him 12 times or something, or I don't know. Yeah, I thought you were supposed to kill them 12 times for them to stop appearing. Not run past them 12 times. Or maybe he's just fallen off the cliff 12 times. I think that's it. I bet you a lot of people would think that if they were doing this, they would dodge instead of blocking. I don't have that kind of space to do that. And even if I did, I would likely not... Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and blame the game on that one. Why did I lose my targeting on him? That happens... That used to happen quite a bit in Dark Souls 1, and I think it is an okay place to blame the game. When you have a target lock and then it takes it away, unless it was a specific move designed to take the target lock away. There was one baddie in Dark Souls where that happens, where he jumps super high into the air, and I accept that because it makes sense that the hero would lose his bead on the guy if he jumped way up into the air. But there, I had my eyes on him. There was no reason for me to lose the target lock. Call it me blaming the game if you want, but I do. I blame that on the targeting system, that first hit that he got on me. Shit. The other guy's activated. So this battle's now impossible anyways. You think that the jump attack is unblockable, that you have to stay away from the edge anyways? Probably should. Targeting complaints have come when the enemy is much higher or lower than you. Which is funny because it stayed locked the entire time until he did this jump. I'm going to attempt this a couple more times. until I feel that my HP is too low. And then I will use humanity once and go in with help. Once. If that fails, then I'm out of here. Because I need to use the humanity at least once to go adventuring again, right? Like, I don't want to go to a new area with it starting with half an HP bar. So I'm going to attempt this like maybe once or twice more. If I fail, I use humanity, get some help with the girl that I met, and then if that fails, I leave. Okay, getting away from the edge because we think it's unblockable, huh? No, it's blockable, unless that was a different attack from last time. I feel more comfortable with this guy now, at least. I should stay away from that edge. Okay. Lock lost. That one I'll accept. He was gone for a very long time and I hadn't had him in my eyesight. Wow, that was my fault. That was my fault. I can do this. Pretty sure I can do this. Each time I go in, I'm a little bit more comfortable with his moves and my ability to move about that platform. Why am I not running? I was holding the button. Yeah, I might be able to get 2 hits, and okay, so on one hand, I would say to you that I should stay conservative. On the other hand, I do acknowledge that each hit I take on my shield, I'm losing a sliver of life, and I can't afford too much of that. So that maybe I should consider... I hate that sometimes he can catch up to me, and sometimes he doesn't. Can I run past him or not? The thing is, I might afford time-wise to get 2 hits on him. I don't think I can afford the endurance, though. Because it puts me at risk of not being able to block his next attack. And that's not good. Please don't lose the target. Please don't lose it. Please don't. I can't. I don't know where he is now. And I can't back up with my shield drawn. They still didn't fix that either, by the way. The ability to back up with your shield out even when not targeted, which doesn't make any sense, because if I was a knight, I would do that frequently. In fact, I would go through the adventuring world exclusively with my shield up, moving backwards, even when moving forwards. Okay, maybe I can afford 2 slices. Not now. Only at special moments am I gonna afford 2 slices. Like on my birthday, at a pizza party. Don't do a second swipe. Okay. Okay. That's okay. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Stay targeted. You didn't stay targeted, but I got it back. I don't want him to go over the edge now. Like, that's how unconfident I am in this targeting system and my ability to get back on target. Don't go over the edge. Yeah, good. I don't want that anymore. I need to use an Estus. I need an opening so that I can use one. There's one. I'm really worried about my ability to take on 3 guys now without human help. There was a special occasion. I had full endurance. Mainly, if I can get by him without using any endurance to block, then I'll do 2 slices. That was too much endurance to block, so definitely not going in for 2. I'm not even gonna go in for 1. This time, special occasion, sure. 1, 2. Shield up, good. Just 1, shouldn't have even done 1. Shouldn't have done 1. See, he broke my stance. And then I didn't get my shield up on time. Is he dead? He's dead. Does it automatically activate the other 2? It does. That's a bit of a game changer. I actually might be able to do this. If they don't stack their attacks like that. If I can bait the attacks so that they happen when I want them to. Yeah, like that. I like that. Yeah, go ahead. And now I'll stack you guys for a whip hit. I'm glad I saved my whip. No, 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 no. Stack yourselves. Don't separate. 1 hit. You're allowed. 1 hit. Don't separate. I'm not gonna have enough endurance here. Okay, good. I gotta spend some time putting them back together again. I'm not even gonna try for a slice. I don't like their arrangement. I'm not going to try to attack until they're back together. Okay, now I'll attack. I shouldn't have attacked. Get the wheel! Yeah! Oh, I shouldn't have attacked there. That was dumb. Don't attack till they attack. You get, like, so eager to just finish the fight that you attack when you shouldn't. You're just hoping that you can, like, get it over with so that your patience doesn't give out before the computers. Shouldn't have done it. Okay, I can't use my whip anymore anyways. And now it's time to use some life gems. I think maybe I could use my spear for the range that I need. Okay. Old whip, that's your biggest downfall. Your durability. And I gotta be honest, I kind of like that game design. I like that you can't rely on it. You know what? No. I was gonna say maybe arrows, but I can't afford to keep my shield down. I was thinking like, maybe if and I'm not comfortable enough with my bow. The spear has no range. I mean, it has better range than the sword, but compared to the whip, holy fuck. And it takes so much less damage off of them. This is gonna be a long battle if I win. They're alternating their attacks now. This is not good. If I can just finish one, and I wish I remembered which one has the most damage taken off of him. He's got me cornered. They stacked their attack perfectly there. Oh my god, I can't believe I got out of that. Okay, attack, guys. It was close. All right. It was a good try, I think. What happened at that point was I misjudged his swing, his rotation move. I thought it was over before it was, and I tried to heal with a life gem, and it dropped my shield. So as I promised, one more try. And that's with human characters. Gracchio, sorry for being hard on you earlier, but the reason that I was annoyed by the ... was because you were wondering why I was attacking guys as human, like taking the risk. I saw it as not taking a risk. I saw it as being more conservative, not running, like being safer by not taking the risk that sometimes when you try to run past the guys, they end up catching up and ganging up on you, and I thought that was a bigger risk. Also, because I want to summon people when I get there, I need time to be able to summon them. So I don't want to have to deal with dudes that follow me. Yeah, and I think I've said before on the show, I always see ... as this expression of like, what the fuck is wrong with you type of expression. It's probably not how you intended it, but it's almost definite not how you intended it, but that's how I see it. That's how it comes across to me all the time. That's how Becky reads it too. So yeah, I think I'm tempting these guys. I think this is not how the game was meant to be played. I think that what you're supposed to do is once you beat an area boss, you're supposed to go back to Mandula and go to the next area that you're allowed to go through that was set up for noobs. That was set up to be a first-time area. You know, like I started with the forest, and now it's probably time to go down to the sewers until I beat the first boss in the sewers. And then I bet you the sewers have a second area with a second harder boss that you're not supposed to attempt until you're... What the fuck? Bye, soldiers. Did that say summoning canceled, or did I get that person? Did I snag that summon? I'm not so sure that I have it now that I have a summon, to be honest, guys. Thanks, Belle. You're really good. Holy shit, no, don't aggro them. Okay, Belle, you deal with that. So my concern going into this, he wants to fight him too, and he's about to die. That dude's not good on health. Do you want to heal up, dude? There you go. All right, let's go about 5 Jews. Is he 5 Jews in one? Like, is it like a family of 5 brothers, and they're all gonna help me? He's got the same shield as me too. I think he and I are probably about the same level. So yeah, my concern is that 3 players is gonna cause chaos, which is gonna cause unpredictability with the enemies, and I'm afraid that, like, either she or him are gonna jump and activate the other dudes. No! Man. So it's done. We're done with this area. We're moving on. I gave it my best shot. And that's what I was talking about with unpredictability. I just never expected I thought I was completely safe to heal there. Yeah, 2 summons, Baconator, that's not just according to you. If you were here last night, I actually noticed it with the tree guy. That when I went in, I was actually summoned, and he had summoned 2 people. And we went in, and it was pretty distinctive that my whip was doing way less damage than it did before. So I feel like summoning... Hey, is this about Jews? That's the Jews guy, I think. Maybe. Or does everybody just use this shield? Sorry, Weepone. It's probably pretty impossible to actually summon the people you want. So anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it ups the... I think that the main purpose of summoning isn't as much making the boss easier. I mean, it does make him easier in the sense that you can have a guy tank while another guy takes him on from the other side or something. That can be good when you work like that. That area doesn't allow that. But I think the main advantage to summoning is that potentially you will summon somebody who really knows how to take them down, and that you will learn something from the other player's moves. I think that's why. Yeah, the NPC did a very good amount of damage with its magic. If I did that again with a summoning, I would have just stayed with my shield up pretty much the whole time. I would have dropped my shield just to get my endurance back and then put my shield back up again and not even bothered attacking. I would have waited for the NPC to finish the first guy at least. And then I would have gone after the other two, and maybe then I would have actually played a bit harder. But I think for that first area, when you've got the NPC with you, let her take him down with magic. Or at least let her get killed by him, see how much she takes him down. Alright, moving on. Back to Manjula. Every time I say the name of that town, I want to have a mint julep. Actually, that's how you get ants. It's summer now. That's actually a real possibility out here. I have to use the bathroom. So, pee break, everybody. I'll be back for maybe about another half hour. Yeah. I should technically stop the stream because we have somebody coming by for like a half hour in a little while. I'll think about it. If I come back, I might end the stream. I might keep going. Hey guys, I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. I was just thinking back on how all that went. I'm pretty satisfied with how I was playing. I think that I was doing all right. I'd say my most disappointing playing is she kicking her feet? That's kind of cute. I thought she was sort of stuffy before. Ain't bad actually. I think the worst, like the thing that I wish most is that I was able to not get as impatient as I do with playing areas over and over again. But I don't think that's ever gonna go away. I hate tedium. I hate replaying the same bad guys over and over. I'm trying to think, like, I'm pretty sure that if they had put in something that made the baddies that appear in the area random each time, like each time that you have to go back and redo that, it would be annoying, sure, to know that you can't reliably run through them each time, but on the other hand, it'd be kind of cool to, like, maybe even look forward to not just new baddies to fight, but new treasure as well, because they might drop some cool treasure, because you might, who knows, maybe if one of the random baddies was like some big mini-boss guy that sometimes appears and he drops an awesome treasure and you know that, you're like, then dying wouldn't have as much of a feeling of dread. You'd be like, oh, well, maybe I'll see that mini-boss this time when I have to fight through the area again. Instead of seeing the same goddamn guys every single time, and you just don't want to deal with them, because it's like, I've been methodical here. I know how to beat them methodically. Now I just want to run past them sloppily and hope they don't kill me so that I can get through a little bit quicker. That's my thinking on that. Yeah, Mr. Hippie, and I think you may have heard me criticize Borderlands for the same thing, though. And I'm surprised, like, I mean, when it comes to Borderlands, I think it's the random guns that kept my interest in the same areas over and over again. Of course, you usually don't have to do the same areas over and over again within the same playthrough as much, because you don't die as much. At least subsequent playthroughs, I didn't die nearly as much as one would in Dark Souls. Okay, here we go, new area. So I might end the stream in about an hour or so, but I'm just gonna check out this new area. Hyde's Tower of Flame. Oh, I know this from the first look that we did. It's got a bunch of big dudes in it. Feels advanced. Let's see how they take arrows. Oops. Oh, he's not that tough. He's not tough at all. Off to a good start. It's good to laugh again. I hope they all do that. Oh, he psyched me! The second hit on the ground, it looks like he needs time to recover, but then he immediately gets back up. See, look at this. I barely have time to put my whip away before he gets back up again. Phew! Bone dust. Aromatic ooze. Apply magic to right-hand weapon. I have a bunch of gold pine resin too. I wonder if I should have gone into that battle that I was attempting with the sentinels with some magic on my sword. Burn in bonfire to upgrade Estus Flask. What? Is it a one-time thing, maybe? Like, you upgrade it just for the next life cycle? Human effigy. Thank you. What? You can't do that. I've got arrows in your crotch. Dad AI. It even goes through his shield. Okay, maybe I'll get lucky with a headshot here then. This AI needs a little bit of help. I'm surprised actually that it didn't get dinged in the reviews. I feel like the game's received higher points than it might deserve due to some things like the AI. I was expecting AI improvements on this version of the game. Kind of expected my whip recovery to be a bit quicker. I just heard something. Like, what's this do? Oh, you hit the world self-destruct button. It did that. Is that a good thing? Improvement or step back? It's hard to say at this point. Like AI-wise, I don't think there's been a change. I feel like initially, in the initial gameplay, I've seen more unfinished rooms than I remember seeing in the original Dark Souls. Like ugly, empty, ugly rooms. I'm going to lure you out, because I'm not going in to fight 3 of you. And since your AI is stupid as shit, you might come out. Headshots do no difference. It seems like headshots are the same as regular shots on these guys. These guys remind me of the dudes in the forest, the stone warriors. Ah! If I was a wizard, I would deal with you with magic at this point. But as a lowly not wizard, I'm gonna run, because this is not a battle in my favor. Maybe you'll get bored. Don't be afraid to run in Dark Souls. There's no reason to defeat them right now. I'm gonna go right, where I activated the switch. Hey, what's this say? Fine work. Okay. He's not even gonna pursue me. Good to know. Now I'm just guessing, but This right here looks like it'll collapse if I try to walk on it. The thing didn't warn me, so I'm just going to walk across it instead of taking the risk of a jump. Good. Be wary of back in short visions of enemy. Is he going to activate the moment I grab this? Green blossom, not worth it. Somebody activated, I heard shuffling. Nah, just gonna go in and let's do this. I'm not as fast as I thought I was. Dodging is unreliable on a first playthrough, for sure. Okay, do your attack. I need to heal again. He seems faster than the last dude with a sword that I had to deal with. Oh, the last one that I dealt with, I shot up with arrows before he came at me. Huh. Slow whip. All right, I can get you with one hit. Bam. These big guys are fast. Ugh. Now I have to look forward to the slow door. Yeah, it was a bad strat. I was not doing well. I was kind of doing some experimentation there with my dodging, seeing if I was good, and I wasn't. Their sword, well, there's a lot of guys actually that pivot really quickly on one foot, even when you're dodging. They just have this amazing ability to like as you're dodging around them, just completely like slide with you and hit you anyways, making dodging completely useless, kind of. It's also, I'm also kind of a heavy character right now, so maybe I should try less equipment for a little bit, see what I feel like, see if it feels better. It's been a while since I've been light, so maybe it'll feel adequate. Maybe it'll feel like, why did I ever leave this behind? Not feeling it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe I'll unequip the spear and see if I get that feeling too. I'm right now just over 50%. Now I'm not. I feel a little bit faster. Did I go up? Anything above 70 makes you heavy? Really? So I'm okay to go above 50? Like, am I not, being below 50 right now, am I not getting any benefit? Hey, was that a... Oh, that was the way to open it back up the opposite way. Rolling is definitely faster right now. Let me do a roll test. Here. Okay. Now I'll grab my spear again and see a roll test. Well, that doesn't feel much different. So are you guys saying that they've redrawn the line at 70 for slow rolls? Let's see what it feels to go below 25. Doesn't really feel different. So if I just stay just below 70, I'll be okay. Let me take off my bow. I'm a little bit slower. Now let me put my bow back on. Still haven't cleaned up my inventory. Now I'm over 70. Okay, I'm definitely slow now. I feel that difference. Yeah, I don't feel like the speed that I gained from taking off the equipment was super worth it, but I will change my gauntlets so that I stay just below 70. I think that it is worth it, that difference, but not the difference between 70 and 50, if there even is one. It didn't feel like it. I'm gonna run past this dude. Hey, there's a bonfire. That'll let me skip the, how did I miss this? That'll let me skip the slow door. I'm gonna run through that white mist, see what it's all about. I'm not gonna fight you, dude. You're not worth the whip endurance. Ow. Ow. Got my souls back, dickhead. Yeah, I did forget to upgrade. Oh yeah, this is the one everybody was, oh, his double swipe. Shouldn't have drank here. Not sure why I did. I got overconfident anyways. I was using double-handed instead of keeping my shield out. His name was Dragon Rider? I didn't even read it. Oh yeah, where is the dragon? Okay, so you're saying, yeah, upgrade the Aestus Flask, but... I mean, it feels... alright, let's experiment with it. It just feels like it's going to be a one-time upgrade. And I don't... They say they are the remains of a saint who cast himself into a bonfire. I've seen that. He wasn't a saint, though. He was just drunk. But we will never know for sure, for soot and ashes tell no story. Cast them into the fire. Immaculate Only in Manjula to increase HP restored with each use of your Estus flask. But does it work if I do it here? It says specifically put it into the far fire in Manjula. So if I put it in right now, it would just like waste it. It's surprising it gives you the option to waste it. No, it's not surprising, it's Dark Souls. This is the far fire, right? Fuck it. I should have told her to get back. That was kind of dickish to not warn her about that. So, it upgraded my Estus. Does it give me an extra use of the Estus, or is it just like faster? Or like more powerful? +1, so it's just going to be better at healing, but not more healing times. I feel like this Dragon Rider is a pretty easy baddie. If I hadn't gotten impatient and tried to go two-handed like I did, and just dodging. I kind of wanted to look MLG, not gonna lie. Because I thought I had his timing down and that I could dodge him. He is tough, actually. He's got a good heft to that axe. Not good. Definitely a guy you want to dodge. Thought I had my... Three hits that time. That's the first time I've seen him do that. Okay, going more conservative now. Trying to learn his attacks here. Trying to figure out when he does the triple attack and if he has a towel. Because he does it so rarely. Shield strike is... Oh. I need time to heal. Please attack. Did anybody see the tell? Because I didn't. I did not see it. I thought that I had a sweet double hit coming. I feel sorry for the dragon this guy has to ride on. Fatty. That guy's worth quite a bit of souls for how easy he is. This looks like it was probably the way I should have gone first. That was a lot of souls for a guy who was quite easy. Like, he felt like a mini boss, not a boss. I should be reading more signs. Bonfire. Alright, I ended on a good note. I think I'll take a break. I'm going to upgrade a bit first, though. Let's make some decisions here. Yeah, probably I'm going to have to fight his dragon now, who's going to be pissed. Or happy. He should reward me now that the fatty's not going to be riding him anymore.
Thank you, noble knight, for slaying the fatty that used to ride me.
It's important to remember that there's a romanticism that probably goes along with the original Dark Souls and their bosses. I'm trying to, well, I don't really have much romanticism for it since I just played it last week, but I imagine a lot of people are going to be really hard on this game because of how much they've grown to love the other one. But I'll agree, I think that so far the bosses have been sort of lacking personality. Although, to be fair, the Minotaur on the bridge doesn't really have a lot of personality. Fatty, in the first boss that you fight during the tutorial, definitely has personality, but... Anywho, what do I want to upgrade? I feel like I could use more endurance.
Bearer of the curse. Seek soul. Seek
Yeah.
lest this.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I gotta go check to see if what's-his-name restocked Titanite shards. Yeah. Nope. Is it worth buying the repair powder? Enchanted metal rendered into powder repairs equipment. Weapons and armor wear down with use. Allow too much wear and you won't be able to use them. You have only yourself to blame if you find yourself in a crisis with no powder to spare. I think that's probably worth it. Oh, but I do want the cat ring, don't I? You know what? Yeah, I'm buying the cat ring. I'm gonna test it out. This is what Dark Souls is about. It's about trying things out, even if they might suck. I might regret this purchase. Fuck it. Because I don't feel like I need anything to upgrade right now. I would like a little more endurance, but I don't need it.
Who are you again?
Hey, you're teasing every time. Come on. Kitty ring. Yes. I got your kitty ring.
Satisfied?
Yes, I think. I don't know. Let me go test it.
If you ever come back.
Right. So, before I do anything, I should use these 2,000 souls. No, fuck it. What do I want to get rid of? I'll get rid of that. Kitty ring away! I like the little cat symbol I get for it. Alright, here's the acid test. Can I make the jump now? Well, it's not that good. I don't know, guys. I don't know if this kitty ring was worth it. Where's another place I can test a jump? I feel like I'd like my 13,000 souls back, please. I did the exact same thing. Yeah, I think that's what everyone did. Ah, that sucks. I want a refund, cat. I'm not going to go back to the 3 sentinels right now, though. I just want to test the jump. I know where to test it. I'm going to go... Remember in the forest where you have to go climb and kill that stupid asshole that shoots you with the arrow? I'm going to climb up there, because remember when we saw the ghost guy and I felt sorry for him for falling? Because it looked like a fall that you could make. Let's see if it makes it so that I can fall there. You know, I killed myself for fun on the last episode at the end, and I just realized there's actually repercussions for just dying now that you lose HP. I like that they added that you can't just go willy-nilly. You actually have to have, like, there's no such thing as, like, just a, well, there's still such thing, but let's call it a, like a sentry run, or like a probing run, where you're just going in knowing you're going to die just to see what's there. There's some desire not to die constantly because you don't want to have to use humanity too often, so... I don't know about Demon Souls. Alright, I've got my kitty ring. First I'll go kill this asshole. So I'm going to do a jump without it, or with it, and then without it. First, I'll use an Estus Flask to give myself full health. Oh! That is a huge reduction. Okay, now I'm starting to think that the well is meant to kill you no matter what. Like, it was designed, like, which I think, if true, is shitty. That's a shitty thing, like, that they would just program it so that you die no matter what when you fall. But it feels like it was, because that fall doesn't feel that much further than the well. Kitty ring is good. Damn good. I think it's actually to be considered an essential item for adventuring into new areas. I probably won't take it off now. Good purchase. Thank you, kitty. Thank you. Meow meow. I like that it makes exploration easier too. Like now I can just be like, fuck it. Oh. Man, you know, I don't even know what to think then. Because that doesn't feel that much different. It's like you have, like, this is okay, but this is like certain death, or this is like near death, and this is certain death. But this is okay. Back to Manjuba. What if it only works sometimes regardless of height is what you're saying? Like that it's... You're saying that it's like a... Because... No. Like I think that the fall I just took is definitely that height, in my opinion. I'm giving up on that fall. I'm giving up on that. You just need more HP, but then I need extra HP for each fall. I had a feeling that I needed more HP, but I did have a fear that it wouldn't work at all. It's funny you say that because my plan was to come back here the next time, not when I'm human, because I wouldn't want to waste humanity on an experiment, but maybe the next time I'm human and I die once, I would come back with almost full HP. Possible I need to put some points into vitality. I really hate putting points into vitality. I feel like if you're gonna die, the second chance isn't gonna really do much for you. You're probably gonna die anyways, and you're probably gonna need to try this boss over and over until finally the time where you don't take any damage because you've learned them. That's why I feel like vitality's not worth it. Whereas armor, that's cool. Alright, time to buy more arrows, I think. Maybe iron arrows too. Yeah, let's get some iron arrows this time around. He's only got 50 of them. Let's see how good they are.
I'll be around.
Let's take a test run on the dudes out at the beach. How'd that guy get a blue sword? That guy killed the dude. That guy killed the dude around the corner, I think. Go ahead, Shade. Yeah, go ahead. I want to know about the scripted fall damage. That's not intuitive. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? So Shade says that the first fall, so it is semi-scripted, because the first fall takes off a lot of health and the other falls just do normal damage. So the first fall is there to be a barrier to those who don't have the cat ring and decent vitality. And they felt so strongly about that game design choice that they decided to script it. I don't feel like anything should be scripted like that in the game. If it looks like you're betraying the player's perception, and that's all we have to go by in Dark Souls is our perception. We need to be able to rely on certain rules in the game world, like certain constants. And if gravity isn't one of those constants, then what can you rely on? Okay, here we go. Normal arrows first. No, I'll do iron arrow first. In the body, I'll do a body shot. And now normal arrow. What the? It's like they do no difference. 50. What the fuck was with the iron arrow? Oh shit. 74 when he got close, but I mean the normal arrow might do that too. 54. I keep hitting the shield with the fucking iron arrow though. Here, let's go fight somewhere where there's more room, dude. I'm also discovering that arrows are more reliable when auto-targeted in this game. Oh, fuck. He killed himself. In the last Dark Souls, I didn't think that close-range arrow combat was a good idea, even with auto-lock. But this one looks like they've made it a bit more reliable. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on. 74 with an iron arrow close up and 54 with normal. Hardly worth the price. Like, actually, not hardly. Definitely not worth the price of iron arrows. Ow. Not how you use arrows in close range combat. What you want to do is be constantly retreating. I like this though. Hey, the last shot went from 128 to 22. Is it possible that while the damage stacks or something? No. 148, 218. Okay, never mind. I thought it was hitting a multiplier of some kind. 20 more souls for 20 more damage. Yeah, you would think that makes sense until you realize that the initial soul cost, like 20 less souls does only 10% less damage or something. Think about it that way. It's actually 30% difference. And I thought it was 40 more souls for an iron arrow. Man, I'm almost starting to like wonder how well I would have done with those arrows on the last battle if constantly backing up. Once I had run out of my whip anyways, I mean, I think it would have been better than the spear. The spear has, compared to the whip, very little range.
I knew you'd be.
Okay, it's 20 more. So it's a 300% increase in cost for a 30% increase in damage. Not worth it.
People these days.
Bearer of the seek the king, lest this.
I keep forgetting that I can respec and that I should just be not being worried about using my points. Fuck it. I'm gonna level up right now before the end of the show. If you're just joining us today, the reason I'm using the boss souls is I personally believe as a gameplay choice myself, as a player, I think that saving the souls to find out what they do is more of a new game plus thing to do. I think that on your first playthrough, you should just be using all the souls, even the boss souls. Fuck it. Because like I was saying, like if it's anything like Dark Souls 1, in order to find out what those boss souls can do, you're going to have an equipment roster in your inventory full of plus 10 weapons, because that's how it worked in the last game. You had to have a plus 10 version of the weapon that was required. So I would have to have like a plus 10 spear, a plus 10 sword, a plus 10 dagger, a plus 10 glove, a plus 10 claw, a plus 10 halberd, everything. Broadsword, great sword, shields, and have them all in my inventory, and then scroll over each one of them at the blacksmith with the souls in my inventory to find out what those souls do, if they can make any of these. And even then, it might not even, it might be possible that these souls require a plus 15 or something. And the even more annoying thing is that it's possible that if you have a plus 15 and it requires a plus 10, it won't show up in the options. That's how Dark Souls happened for a couple of items. So, plus 10 ladle, plus 10 dildo.
Bearer of the curse.
Let's
Seek soul.
level up
Seek
the character.
king,
Fuck
bless
it.
This land.
I can respec. It'll make the game a bit easier. And maybe a little more enjoyable during retrying parts over and over. I'm gonna upgrade my endurance to 20 and my dexterity to 24. Making it so that my whip now does 300 damage or more than 300 damage per slice. 320 almost. I'm just gonna go test out my whip. Oops, I forgot I can fast travel. Thank God. You know, but to be honest, I don't feel like fast travel was needed. I don't feel like fast travel was something I pined for too often in Dark Souls. There was a couple parts where I really wish it was you could get to a place quicker. But now that I think of it, I almost feel that the fast travel system was introduced because they didn't want to have to attempt as difficult a level design as Dark Souls pulled off, which was beautiful, the way that it wrapped around itself. And it made it kind of so that traveling to any one location, for the most part, only took you at most like 2 to 3 minutes. Which, I mean, on repetitive trips back to camp in order to level up, which they took away from bonfires, could get tiresome, sure. And I understand that, but okay, what does a whip slice do? I think it used to take 4 swipes at these guys. Oh, it still does, just by a sliver. Just by a sliver. One, 2, 3, 4 fast strikes with the endurance that I can currently have. So 3 realistically is all I should do during battle before I dodge. I'm also just going to do a test right now of my bow, retreating bow. It's pretty awesome. Fuck your shield. How much was my normal arrows doing on the last try of these guys? I can't remember. Because I'm wondering how much of a bonus has my dexterity got. Do you guys remember what that's the iron arrow right there. How much was it doing before? Now it does 77. I feel like it was doing like 74 before. So my dexterity bonus didn't add that much. Although it was only 2 points or so. So that makes sense. Ow. This is going to be a fun way to take on bad guys that I have no business taking on, though. At least when they're alone, anyways. It makes it a lot less risky. Even less risky than the whip. So yeah, I'm just wrapping up here. I'm about to wrap up, so I was just kind of derping around, experimenting with my stuff. Pretty satisfied with my character so far. I like her more when she's human, but you can only keep her human for so long. Am I right, guys? Am I right? I don't even know what that means. You know what, dude? Yeah, it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I might be back tonight. Probably will actually be in maybe even a couple hours. Who knows? That's the nature of the Lonesome shows. You never know when I'm going to go live. I don't give a fuck what you think about that. See you next time, guys. Bye.